for tonight's junior varsity game between the visiting Vikings of Blue River Valley High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. Let's meet the Vikings. Their roster includes number 11, Rylan Cass, number 13, Draylon East, and number 23, Brennan Chandler. Starting tonight for the Blue River Valley Vikings, a 5'11 sophomore, number 5, Garrett McClurg. A 6-foot freshman, number 15, Dominic Pass. A 5'11 sophomore, number 25, Caleb Heltzel. A 5'10 junior, number 31, Zane Howe. And a 6-foot freshman, number 33, Hunter Kraus. Head coach of the Blue River Valley Vikings is Devin Brown. Wes-Del substitution, number 33, Wes-Del. Fighting foul number 33, House. Zach Dillon will shoot two. Wes-Del foul on number 14, Chris Lopez. Flag on return, score Wes-Del. Wes-Del foul on number 32, Riker Hawk.
Hey Bob, what's happening?
Brandon Stevenson reports in for Wes-Del. Ladies and gentlemen, each year, the Eastern Conference invites its member schools cheerleading squads to compete for the conference championship. This year's competition will be held March 12th at Monroe Central High School. At this time, let's welcome the Wes-Del High School cheerleaders as they perform a preview of their MEC Game Day competition routine. Once again, this year's MEC competition will be held March 12th at 6 p.m. at Monroe Central High School. The cheerleaders invite you to come out and watch their entire showcase routine on Monday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m. right here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Your Wes-Del cheerleaders are coached by Assistant Emma Bright and Head Coach Tori Purdue. Wes-Del substitution. Number 33, Zach Gill. Substitution. Number 14, Chris Lopez. Number 32, Arthur Mock. And number 20, Colby New. Starting to see considered working for Wes-Del. Blue River Valley, Ryland Cass, and Braylon East. Starting foul on number 11, Ryland Cass.
Brecken Stevenson. Colby New. After 3 quarters of play, Wes-Del 62, Blue River Valley 15.
Seniors who are being honored tonight and their escorts, please report to the cafeteria. All seniors and their escorts, please report to the cafeteria.
Hunter Kraus will shoot 2.
Draylen East. Jordan King. Lopez. Your final score, Wes-Del 70, Blue River Valley 19. Stick around for our senior salute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight to celebrate
the special tradition that is Senior Night. Tonight we honor the hardworking, dedicated individuals who have poured their hearts into their craft, making memories that will last a lifetime. These seniors has shown what it means to give their all, to lead with passion, and to inspire others with their perseverance. They've faced challenges, celebrated victories, and supported each other through thick and thin. Tonight, we take a moment to recognize not only their accomplishments, but also their growth, leadership, and the legacy they leave behind. To lead it off, we have Gabe Becerra, escorted by Brittany Becerra, Francisco Becerra, and Brody Becerra. Gabe has spent 4 years playing high school basketball, including 2 years on varsity. Gabe plans to pursue a career in insurance sales, start an AAU basketball team for younger players, and build his own clothing brand. Gabe Becerra. Next, we have Reese Berry, escorted by Chris Dishman and Debbie New. Reese has been involved in multiple activities, including volleyball manager, boys basketball manager, baseball manager, band, esports, FBLA, student council, and National Honor Society. Reese will be attending Purdue University to study engineering. Reese Berry. Next we have Tori Clark, escorted by Daiquiri Reggins and Aaron Drum. Tori has spent 4 years cheering on her school and has also contributed to FCCLA for 4 years and Drama Club for 3 years. Tori will continue her education at Ivy Tech, where she will pursue a career in dentistry. Tori Clark. Next, we have Autumn Dillard, escorted by Gregory Dillard and Rachel Dillard. Autumn has dedicated 4 years each to band, FBLA, esports, and STEM Club. Autumn will continue her studies in college, studying graphic design. Autumn Dillard. Malachi Dubois, escorted by Jill and Kevin Dubois. Malachi has been dedicated to football, wrestling, and track for 4 years each, as well as being involved in FCA, FBLA, STEM Club, theater, and student council. He will be attending Purdue University to study first-year engineering. Malachi Dubois. Dallas Godby, escorted by Ashley Crowder and Jason Godby. Dallas has been a member of the football and wrestling teams for 4 years and track for 3 years. He plans to attend Manchester University to study psychology and religious studies. Dallas Godby. Next, we have Graydon Hensley, escorted by Krista Hensley and Greg Hensley. Graydon has been an active participant in basketball, golf, and football, and has shown leadership in FCA, FBLA, and National Honor Society. He plans to continue his education and career journey with his future still undecided. Graydon Hensley. Next, we have Josiah Love, escorted by Ed and Emily Love. Josiah has participated in varsity basketball for 4 years, track for 1 year, and participated in various leadership activities, such as Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Student Council. Josiah aspires to play college basketball and pursue a degree in exercise science. Josiah Love. Next is Megan McNeil, escorted by Sarah McNeil and Adam McNeil. Megan has been a dedicated member of the band for 6 years and committed participant in theater for 4 years. After high school, Megan will attend Ball State University to pursue a degree in cybersecurity. Megan McNeil. Now we have Grayson Mealy, escorted by Courtney and Kyle Mealy. Grayson has been a dedicated athlete, participating in football, basketball, and baseball, and esports, and has also been a leader in Student Council, FBLA, and the Athletic Leadership Council. He plans to attend Purdue University to study mechanical engineering. Grayson Mealy. Now we have Zach Reno, escorted by Julia Lowe and Levi Lowe. Zach has been a committed athlete, participating in football for 3 years, wrestling for 4 years, and drama for 3 years. He plans to continue his academic and athletic journey at Manchester University. Zach Reno. Here is Samantha Ross, escorted by Jelaine and Gary Ross. Samantha has been a wrestling manager for 4 years and also participated in cross country for 2 years. She will attend college to pursue a degree in diagnostic medical sonography. Samantha Ross. Now we have Alyssa Smith, escorted by William and Ryan Brantlinger and Benjamin Smith. Alyssa has been involved in band for 7 years, volleyball for 1 year, and theater for 3 years. In high school, Alyssa plans to join the Air Force for 4 to 6 years before attending cosmetology school. Alyssa Smith. Next is DeKayla Ward, escorted by Cindy Ward and William Ward. DeKayla has been an active member of choir for 4 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, FCCLA for 3 years, SAD for 3 years, and STEM Club for 3 years. She plans to attend Ball State University and pursue a degree in elementary education to become a kindergarten teacher. DeKayla Ward. And now we have Ava Whitmire, escorted by Kamiko Cox and Brandon Cox. Ava has been a dedicated varsity cheerleader for 4 years. She plans to attend Ball State University for a radiology program and pursue a future as a stay-at-home mom. Ava Whitmire. And finally, we have Taylor Williams, escorted by Melissa and Shane Williams. Taylor has been an outstanding student athlete, participating in basketball and track for 4 years each, as well as serving in FBLA for 4 years. She will attend Ivy Tech in the fall to study interventional radiology. Taylor Williams. Let's all take a moment to give one final round of applause to these incredible seniors for their hard work, dedication, and the lasting impact they've had on our school. Tonight we celebrate not only their achievements, but the bright futures that lie ahead for each of them. We're so proud of all of you and all you've accomplished, and we can't wait to see all of the amazing things you'll continue to do, our Wes-Del seniors.
turn my. I'm ready. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all Warrior fans, to the last home game of the 2024-2025 season. It is an MEC conference matchup here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium on Kay Saunders Court. The Blue River Vikings come to town in this Mid-Eastern Conference battle, taking on the Warriors. It's senior night. I'm alongside the producer, Mr. Romine, and the coach, John McLaughlin. Coach, senior night, emotional night. You always do something special. Probably your lineup's going to be a little different. But what does senior night mean to just the whole program?
Well, senior night's special, and you don't understand senior night until you're a senior. I tried to get that through to all the players that when I was coaching, but it just doesn't hit you till you're a senior and you realize this is the last game I'm going to play on this court. And now that sectional isn't here, you know, we always had that weird feeling when we hosted sectional that you still got to go another game, but now we don't. So this is it. It's the last time that the four seniors will get a chance to play on this court together, and it's special. It's bittersweet, but it's special. There are memories that you remember as a coach. You kind of have to navigate that a little bit different because those guys deserve a chance to start, and when you have five or less, you can do that. So tonight we'll get an opportunity to get all the seniors in there. Let's hope we get off to a great start. Let those seniors play quite a bit tonight. But the key is that they've earned it. It's 4 years of going through the program, and it's a special night. It
is a special night. We want to thank our pregame sponsors, the Van Mater Reed, Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, and Star Financial Bank, the Wes-Del Warrior banking partner for over 60 years. So we talk about senior night. We bring them in here. You get a walkout with your parents. A lot of kids, they'll remember this years down the road of this game. It's one that I remember being out there with my parents. Yeah. I don't specifically remember the game, but It's a moment you always remember. A lot of emotion in it, but you're going to come in and you're going to start. I would imagine we'll see a starting lineup of all the seniors and then one other.
Yes.
That's fun. You know, you're looking at a kid like Graydon Hensley, he just doesn't start and he doesn't get a lot of minutes, but he's an ultimate teammate. But getting that opportunity, so there could be some moments of just unexpectedness where, you know, maybe he throws a three in, maybe something happens, and that's going to get the crowd and the emotions going. But then how long, you know, will we plan to see before you kind of settle in and you see where it goes and it starts getting into a regular game again?
Well, the game dictates that usually. I've had some senior nights where you got to play guys a lot, and had other senior nights that got close at the end, and you had to, you know, play your best lineup to try to win. And, you know, the key is getting those guys to run out there on that starting lineup. You know, senior night is very important for the players, but really, let's be honest, senior night's for the parents.
It is.
It's all the pickup, driving, the little games you sat through, and it's all those, it's just it all comes to tonight.
It's a culmination in everything you've done with your kid for.
Yeah, so walking out there, it kind of hits you as a parent.
It does.
But the kids they'll have a great time. There isn't anybody on that bench that wants to see Graydon Hensley do better than his teammates, his coaches, and all of us up here.
And let's get I don't know if Mr. Producer, we can get a shot over there to the crowd, but look at the special setup we have over in the student section there at the Home-to-Home War Zone. Our proud sponsor is Home-to-Home Realty Group, who's made a contribution that all students get in free to all events this year, thanks to Home-to-Home. That's Tiffany Gaddis and Christy Keeley, that mom and daughter, Home-to-Home Realty. If you need some Home-to-Home Realty, or you need Star Financial Bank to help you with that, or you need Van Mater Reed, those are two of the greatest realty groups, but we want to thank them. But I like the setup. We got the ESPN setup going there. And, Coach, I know you had a chance to sit down with Coach Burkett this week and have an extensive conversation with him. And it's important as you're getting into the end of the season. You probably pregame this, ending the conference, but also maybe, I don't know, you might have talked about going into the sectional, kind of where you want to be.
A little bit of everything, and it's a good sit down talk a little bit about last week's game, the seniors, and then tonight's game.
Well, let's take you to that. This is the American Pest Professionals and Star Rocket Media. Coaches, sit down right now.
Hi, and welcome to the Coaches Show. I'm Coach McLaughlin here, Coach Burkett. Coach, our last show of the year.
Yep.
So welcome to the show, and we're going to bounce back a little bit and talk about last week. We kind of had that trip down the CIC lane and finished it up finally with Eastbrook, a good Eastbrook team that came in and played us really well. But, we talked before, those are some of the games that kind of prepare you for the end of the season. So talk a little bit about your takeaways from the Eastbrook game.
Yeah, I think we had a really bad second quarter, and it put us in too big of a hole to kind of bounce back. We played pretty even with them in the second half, but we were doing things that we didn't really want to do with all the trapping and running around and stuff. But we just couldn't score. We struggled to score in that second quarter, and they were capitalizing on our turnovers. We turned it over too much. So we had a good week of practice, though, this week, so we're hoping to bounce back from that loss.
And this is leads you into this last week of the year as far as home games go, and senior night, which is always a special night for coaches, bittersweet for the parents and coaches and really for the players. And I always said you don't understand senior night until you're a senior, what it means. But, this group of seniors is probably been special to you. There's a lot of good kids in this group, and I'll just let you talk a little bit about your seniors.
Yeah, so I'll start with Graydon Hensley, 4-year player. He played through middle school, loves the game. I see him at all the Ball State games. Yeah. Last year we had season tickets really close to each other, so that was fun. Like, he's just a great energy guy. So when he's not on our bench and bringing that energy for us, you can feel it. So we need that energy. Everybody has value, no matter what your role is, and he adds big value for our bench and bringing that energy. And I challenged him with that to start this season, and he's done a great job with it. And then moving on to Grayson Mealy, steady, calm, 4-year, 3-sport athlete, which is unheard of almost today in today's world. Excels in all the things that he does with academics and all those things. So, he's just a great, steady person to have in the gym, and he's our physical enforcer that we'll throw out there, and sometimes we have to dial him back a little bit because, he can get a little too physical.
Yes, I've seen that a few times.
But sometimes, honestly, just because he's strong, he'll get called for things that other people wouldn't. So he brings it every day. We know what we're getting from Grayson. And then, of course, Josiah Love. He's got a good shot of maybe even tonight breaking the school's scoring record, which is no easy task. I played with one of the guys that broke the scoring record back when we played 20 games in the regular season, and I know that he put in a ton of work. And Josiah's the same. He's a workhorse. We're going to miss that workhorse attitude, and he's brought some guys along, thank goodness. So some of the younger guys are trying to do some of the things that he did, which is awesome, because we need that. We need guys who love it also that are playing. And then you move on to Gabe Becerra, who didn't spend 4 years here, but we've had him for 2 years. Yeah. And he's done everything we've asked him to do. He's ultra competitive, which I love. And he'll bring it every night, and he's going to do what you ask him to do. If you want him to crash the boards, he'll crash the boards. This year we've thrown him in a point guard position, and he's had his ups and downs, as anybody would, in a different position than they've played their entire career. But he's steady, he brings it. I mean, he'll do whatever we ask him to do. So we're going to miss those guys. We love those guys. And so hopefully we have a big night tonight.
Yeah, and it's like we said, it's always kind of bittersweet to say goodbye, but you respect the fact, and I always told the guys that, you put your 4 years in here, then that means something, because not everybody can do it. I mean, obviously we only have 4 seniors, and that class had quite a few, and in fact, they were county champs at one point in 8th grade, and then, as things go along, and it gets tougher, honestly, as you go, guys start falling off. So to make it 4 years, proud of those guys, and I know you are too. Does that change your week of practice at all when you go into a senior night type game?
Yeah, a little bit. Early in the week, fortunately, we only have one game this week. Yeah. So early in the week, we still do our skill development and different things that we need to focus on that we didn't do well over the prior weekend that we saw on film. So we do that at the beginning of the week. But, Graydon's going to start tonight, and so it's senior night, so he's going to start. So we threw him in the mix of running different sets, and it's not that he's not been getting reps in sets, but not with that group necessarily. So we threw him into that group, and he's running a little different position than normal. So we're going to kind of keep it as simple as we can with that. But yeah, it changes it a little bit because we throw in different guys in those spots.
And then we have, we won't be covering the game, but we have one game next week. I like the fact that we only have one now. We used to have a game at the end of the year, and nice that the schedule was able to be moved around and manipulated a little bit, that we only have that Tuesday game. especially the fact that we have to go all the way to Southern Wells. So since we won't be covering that game, you may not be focused that much on Southern Wells, but we know that that's a game that we're probably the favorite in, but we've also been, you and I've coached long enough to know it doesn't matter who the favorite is on paper. You got to show up and play. Yeah,
absolutely. We're going to have to bring our A game. Every night when you're playing a varsity basketball game, it's never easy to win. You know that?
Yeah.
And so we're going to have to bring our A game for sure. But I love that we play Tuesday, especially with the new format. We have 8 teams in our sectional. So no matter what our draw is on Sunday, we're going to have to play either Tuesday or Wednesday of the sectional and then turn around and play Friday and then hopefully play Saturday for a championship, which our sectional is wide open and Southern Wells is a sectional opponent. So we've got to get ourselves ready to go. And we felt like we let one slip away against a sectional opponent of Cowan on the road. They played really well when we played them there, but that was our only loss in our sectional opponents that we've played this year. So we want to finish strong against Southern Wells next week. And then we'll forget that loss that we had earlier in the year, and then maybe we'll draw them and get to play them again, and we'll see how things go the next time around.
And like you said, the draw is this Sunday, so that always changes the whole mindset of kind of it's a rejuvenation of, I thought, as a coach and as a player. You kind of see that draw play out, and it's new for us. We finally get to push into a new sectional, go somewhere new, see some new teams that we haven't seen. Get rid of Liberty Christian, thank God, and now we have some teams we don't know that much about, but it's kind of fun when you go up there and it'll be at Southwood, so it's a different atmosphere, a different feeling, and it's like you said, wide open.
Yeah, we all have goals. Our guys wanted to win the county, they wanted to win the conference. Of course, we all want to do that when we start the season, but those are no longer realistic goals for us. So moving forward, what do we focus on? Our number one goal is to win in March. So everything we do to get prepared for that is happening right now in practices and games. And so we want to be playing our best basketball come 2 weeks from now, I guess. Well, almost a week.
Right. Yeah.
Really away. It's getting closer and closer. So we're hoping tonight is a big night for us and next Tuesday in our preparation to get ready for sectional.
And before we go, I want to just thank you for coming over here. I know it's not always easy, but being able to come over and do the coaches show, I've enjoyed it all year. I love, you and I talk a lot off the air, but I think it's neat for us to be able to just kind of reflect on the season, the games, and I also want to thank Coach Wilson, Biff, for doing the pregame show for us also, and producing. We really just show up and sit in front of these microphones. He does all the hard work and does everything for us, so we appreciate him too. But thanks for coming over and doing them. I've had a lot of fun with it, and good luck in the tonight and senior night and next week, but especially in the tournament. And let's make a nice run here.
Yeah, let's do it. And I want to thank also you guys for putting this on, Mr. Mealy, Coach McLaughlin, obviously Biff, and then Mr. Romine, putting everything together all season. This is not normal. This is not something that happens at schools that I've ever been at, and I've been at every school I've been at has been bigger than here. So this is a special thing and a special place. So I appreciate you guys putting that stuff on.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach, and have a great game.
Thank you.
You by Star Rocket Media and American Pest Professionals. I want to thank all our sponsors real quick: the Van Mater Reed team, Budget Blind, Star Rocket Media, Star Financial Bank, Dowling Dumpster Rentals, and American Pest Professionals. At this time, it's time to go to the floor for the national anthem and the starting lineups. Let's go to the voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson.
Welcome at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect that they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's varsity game featuring the visiting Blue River Valley Vikings and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, please rise and join Wes-Del High School Choral Director Emily Love and the Wes-Del Middle School and High School choirs as they honor our country by singing our national anthem. let's meet the Blue River Valley Vikings. Their roster includes number 4, Evan Blackburn. Number 11, Isaiah Maccabee. Number 13, Liam Guffey. Number 15, Garrett McClurg. Number 31, Dominic Pass. And number 35, Zane Howe. Starting tonight for the Vikings, a 6'1" sophomore, number 3, Grant Beavers. A 6'1" senior, number 23, Landon Bryant. A 5'11" senior, number 25, CJ Kemmerly. A 6'2" junior, number 33, Braden Swoveland. And a 5'11" junior, number 44, Johnny Howe. The Vikings are coached by Peyton Russell. Warrior fans, get on your feet. Here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 3, Carter Flynn. Number 20, Luke Woodyard. Number 22, Evan Luzatter. Number 24, Brody Becerra. Number 30, Joel Jones. Number 32, Riker Mock. And number 33, Elijah Durr. Starting tonight for the Wes-Del Warriors, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Gabe Becerra. A 5'7" junior guard, number 14, Graydon Hensley. A 5'11" junior guard, number 23, Julian Carpenter. A 5'11" senior guard, number 25, Josiah Love. And a 5'11" senior forward, number 34, Grayson Mealy. Assisted by Mike Dowling, Zach Todd, and Ryan Richards. Head coach of the Warriors in his second season is Josh Perkins. Let's play basketball.
There you have it. From the voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson, he gives you the starters. And tonight it's all 4 seniors plus Julian Carpenter. So you've got Graydon Hensley, better known as the Flea, Josiah Love, Gabe Becerra, Grayson Mealy, and King Julian Carpenter. And Julian's going to jump it up against Blue River Valley. And as we're getting ready to do that, it's the budget blinds, keys to the game. Coach, run through them for us.
Offensively, let's take care of the ball and push it up the floor, make or miss. We want to play fast tonight. Attack the gaps, be strong with it. As you can see, we're coming out in a 1-3-1. Gave up a backside layup there, but we got to crash the offensive boards. Defensively, pressure their ball handlers at all times. Let's trap and rotate without fouling, especially in these trapping defenses we're going to run tonight. And let's win all the 50-50 balls. That means loose balls, rebounds, anything we can come up with, let's get.
And Grayson Mealy gets a nice pass from Josiah Love, and he puts 2 in. The first 2 of the ball game from Grant Beavers from BRV. And there's Gabe Becerra knocking one away.
Yeah, he's reading those passing lanes. That you can tell Coach just told him, go ahead and gamble a little bit in this 1-3-1. Got Josiah up at the top, and got Gabe, Julian on the wings. Grayson's going to take care of the middle, and Graydon's got to run a little bit everywhere back there on the backside.
And they're getting a layup again from Beavers. So he has all 4 for Blue River.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
We're going to have to figure out up top if we're going to trap a little bit harder, because that's a lot to ask for down there at the bottom when that cutter's coming through.
That pass was never open, but Julian wanted to give it a try. Nice take by Gabe Becerra. Just couldn't go down, and here comes the Vikings with the rebound. Into the hands of number 23, that's Landon Bryant. And now driving hard with it This is Beavers with it. Now they're swinging it around. There's Bryant. They're trying to get it into the inside, Coach, but
Yep.
now they got a foul on Graydon Hensley. That's his first.
We went out of that 1-3-1, and now we're back to man. We'll see if we're switching everything or not.
That's our MO. We typically switch it, but now we're back into a trap.
Yeah, we're back into the 1-3-1. The backside has been open.
It almost looked like a travel.
Yeah, and a wide open shot he passed up. There's a rip and a make.
And a score, a little slick there. That was number 33, and that was Swovelin. And the Warriors down 6-2 here early. Josiah Love with a swing to Becerra. He's got a nice drive on the baseline. Back to Love. Love still in trouble and turns it over. That's the second turnover by the Warriors or here in the early going.
Yeah, you're going to have to shoot that, Joe, when you get it down there. We're overpassed that time.
Back into the man, it looks like, Coach.
Yeah, we're man.
Probably a good decision. We gave up a lot of layups in the backside of that trap.
Yeah, looks like we're switching everything, so we got to be careful right there. They got big on little on the switch.
Defense has not been strong the last couple of games. There's no way around it. Coach Burke had talked about that the last game, and here's a foul on number 10. That was Becerra, his first. And so into the game will be Evan Lazatter, number 22. He replaces Graydon Hensley. Not the start the Warriors wanted here on senior night, but a lot of game left.
Oh, yeah. It's early in the game, feeling out process. We're going to have to defend, and that's one of the things Coach and I talked about in the pregame is that we're just not defending like we need to. And we don't really defend with a sense of urgency, and we're going to have to start doing that a little better.
Slovelin misses it, and here come the Warriors. Pass inside, and that one is the third turnover by the Warriors as they're trying to force it right now. And here come the Vikings. 6-point lead with 5:15 to go in the first quarter.
High-low action, inside out.
He's been in there all day, so I've always been a guy who says, can we call a 3 seconds? Becerra, nice attack, and they got a foul on the floor. It's going to be on number 25, and that is C.J. Kimmerly. That's his first.
One of the points of emphasis we talked about was getting the ball down the floor quickly, and you can see that puts a lot of pressure on them right there, and we're able to come up with a foul.
I don't know what they're trying to do. Put light on us up here? There we go. Nice pass inside.
Oh, short.
Becerra gets fouled, and he's short.
Get 2 free throws out of it.
Fouls on number 3. That is Beavers, his first, team second. So Gabe Becerra goes to the line to shoot 2.
You mentioned it in the pregame. Josiah Love comes into this game 21 points away from the school record, 20 to tie, 21 to break it.
Becerra with his first of 2 on the way, and it's off. I want to say thank you to all of our loyal watchers and subscribers. If you are just tuning in, hit subscribe. We appreciate it. If you're from Blue River and you're tuning in and didn't make the trip, we love having you in the Wes-Del Sports Network. Becerra makes the second, and that makes it 8-3.
A little token 2-2-1 here, it looks like. See if we try to trap at half court. It's typically where you get the traps.
Blue River trying to look middle here on this is where they'd want to go. Middle sideline.
Give them credit. They were very patient right there.
And a nice cut.
Pass.
They have gotten layup after layup.
That was a really nice pass.
And that again was Swovelin. He's up to 6. And Blue River really looking good in the early going here. 10-3 lead.
See if we can get some offense here. Put the pressure back on them.
3 on the way from Love, and he got it.
There we go, 3.
He only needs 18 now, and he'll have the school record, but that was a big 3 to get us back in at 10-6 now. Vikings lead.
Joe scores a little bit, loosens up everything. Everybody's shots get a little easier.
We're just, I think we're playing off the pass and not anticipating anything here. I had a guy once tell me, anticipating is key.
Yes, he did.
Skip.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was reading that. A good read there by, I think that's number...
That's Kimmerly, 25.
Kimmerly, 25. He played center field there and waited on that one and got it. I want to say hello to Brian Lake. He's in the chat. The great Brian Lake.
We'll add a little lob over the top. Grayson with a nice spin move.
It's off. Big hold there on Becerra by one arm as he's trying to get the rebound. Ooh, little shuffle step, but they didn't call it.
Listen, these guys got somewhere to go. So.
Yeah, it's half-price apps.
They don't start till 9, somebody tell them.
Ooh, we changed pivot feet 3 times right there.
Yeah, I guess if they let it go
Listen,
both ways.
it's both ways. I mean, we're doing stuff both ways. We're not picking on the Vikings. We're doing it just as much. You got to take a charge there.
That was a great step up by Lazare, but either get a hand up or take the charge, like you said. One or the other. You got to do one or the other.
Landon Bryant hits that one. It's a 12-6 lead, and the Vikings looking really strong here in the early going.
A little unexpected, really. We're, on paper, the better team, but like Coach and I talked in the pregame, nobody cares what the paper says.
A little shove there on Becerra as he was going down the baseline.
This must be a crew that's used to doing a little bit
it must be a
higher game. I don't know.
This must be a city crew.
I've had a couple of these guys before.
I like it. I can appreciate letting them play. Here comes Josiah. Let's see if he can get that one to go.
Nice shot fake. Oh,
he's got to be ready to pull on that.
Yeah, that's his shot.
Here we are. Warriors trying to get things reset. Good defense here by the Vikings.
Yeah, pack line defense. They're content staying back.
Boom! Love with another 3.
And what that does is get you threes. You got to knock them down, but pack line defense, which means nobody's coming outside the three-point line, is going to get you shots. Good thing he didn't turn and look to the other side.
Oh, it's wide open. Wide open. That's a high rainmaker. Nobody blocking out underneath. Layup is up and good. And that one was by number 44.
Yep.
That's Johnny Howe.
Coach Burkett's, I've been there before. He's frustrated. You do a decent job, make him take a tough shot, and then don't get the rebound. I mean, there was no one around to get the rebound.
Carpenter trying to get inside, a lot of contact, and they do call it. It's going to be a foul on number 33. Braden Swovelin gets his first, and King Julian will go to the line, shooting 2. It looks like we have a sub getting ready to come in. And then here comes Big Easy. Julian with the first. Elijah Durr into the ball game, along with number 4, Evan Blackburn for Blue River. Elijah Durr replaces Grayson Mealy.
Obviously, Blue River gives up quite a bit of size when they take out Howe, but we'll go spread it out a little bit and make us have to come out and guard him, which we've struggled with at times.
That one's off. The ball's loose, but stays in the hands of the Vikings. And trying to go off the dribble. They're going to get a nickel dimer on Julian Carpenter.
A hand on the hip, I think. And
well, if you put your hand on your hip, I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah, made a comeback, didn't it?
It did. So it was bad when it first came out. It's still bad, but it's made a TikTok comeback.
Yeah, you never know. Who knew Freak Nasty would come back?
Well, they got cheated out of a Grammy.
Oh, boy. Did they?
No. Vikings on the attack, and, ooh, nice job there by Becerra to knock it away.
A little bit better activity on defense there. Hands up.
Got to give a lot of credit to our student section. I like our student section tonight.
Yeah, quite a few, don't we?
Yeah.
That whole area filled up.
Coming out in force on senior night. Our closeouts concern me at times. They're just not, our feet aren't moving like they should be.
That's why we get beat off the dribble a lot.
Yeah.
We talked about our last game.
Not active feet. And that was Beavers. He has 6. And it's been a scoring affair here early for the Blue River. Coach, you'll take 20 every quarter around that way, won't you?
Well, that's an 80-point game, so I would take
high
it.
off the glass.
Down to 13 for Joe to get the school record, and might take a little pressure off of him, honestly. Sometimes that can be a little bit overwhelming.
Taking the dust off the high end of the glass there. He put it up there where it hadn't been in years.
That was a high floater.
And he now has 8.
A little help inside, but oh my gosh, I thought that was going to go in.
I did too, and how they came out with the rebound, I don't know, but that was Blackburn.
Oh, wow.
And wide open inside is Swovelin. Swovelin has 8. 18-12.
You know what that was? One of the keys of the game, a 50-50 ball. He didn't come up with.
And we're trying to go last shot here.
Looks like they going to go 2-3 zone to slow us down a little bit.
Going to get it to Joe off of a screen. He stops, pops for three. Got it!
Good sign that Joe's feeling good.
It's 18-15. That one will count if it goes. It doesn't. 18-15 Vikings lead, but Josiah Love has 11 in the first quarter. He needs 10 more, and he's got the school record. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And welcome back, Coach. It's a great time to do the cheerleaders. So.
Yeah, there they are out there on the court. Ava Whitmire, Tori Clark, Bailey Combs, Hayden Browning, Jenna Woodson, Gracie Penrod, Kirsten Ronan, Valerie Clark, Nevaeh Bevelheimer, Nevaeh Scott, Nevaeh Copshow, Ansley Draper, Letty Watt, coached as always by Tori Purdue and Emma Bright. Girls, it's been a good season. Their season's coming to an end here too shortly. It was just like the boys, but that's a long season for those girls.
They've got their seniors out there. I think they're wearing some special senior sashes. I also want to say hello to Mrs. Producer, and she says congrats to all the seniors and a congratulations to Grayson Mealy on winning the Store Scholarship. I appreciate that. It was quite an honor for him to be able to receive that and represent Wes-Del.
Well, there's no more deserving play. If you go look at all the stuff that Grayson does and our school and all the activities he's involved in, he well deserved.
Josiah Love is on a mission. He took it to the hole strong and got fouled, and he'll go to the line. And, I mean, we're seeing a guy who not only is he on a mission, I think this isn't about the points. This is about wanting to win. He's ready to get back on the win column.
Yeah, and Joe's role is to score for us, and so he's taking it to the basket strong. Let's see if he can knock these free throws down. That's easy money right there. You want to get yourself to the free throw line and knock them down.
18-16, 7:51 to go. We're early in the second quarter here. That foul was on Landon Bryan, his first, and Josiah gets both. He's struggled a little bit at times from the line, Coach, but he got those. Yeah,
he's too good of a shooter. Now, sometimes it's just you go through a little bit of a streak and then a kid like him is going to get it figured out.
Tell you what, if we can move our feet better on the ball, we might be able to get a lead here and get back, get into it, and then get back into a lead.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a stop here.
You can see that was an emphasis because they're starting to move their feet.
Yes, they were.
And that is going to go over to the Warriors.
We'll take it.
I don't know if it was, but we're going to need to inbound it to somebody.
It was hard to argue because both guys about touched it at the same time.
I agree. 18-17, Warriors trail by one here. On the floor is Lazatter, Gabe Becerra, Joel Jones, Elijah Duran, Josiah Love. Here comes Love off a screen right inside. Nice pass and got it.
He loves that play.
Joel Jones saw it, great screen across, and there was Love for two more. And he's rolling right now.
Okay,
he has 15.
Shooting with a lot of confidence. We have 19, Joe has 15.
And that one's a good idea, but it's just turned over.
Yeah, he had him.
And they've got a substitution now coming into the game. Then they got a timeout, it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's a 30. We'll stay with you here. So, as we mentioned, Josiah Love was needing 21, and right now he has 15 of the 19. So he's 6 away. I'm sure there will be a stoppage in play, I would think, when the dead ball happens after.
Yes. And this is one of those timeouts for Blue River is just kind of slow. The momentum has definitely shifted back to Wes-Del, and so I think he's just trying to slow the game down a little bit.
I'd take 15 in a game. He's got 15 in almost a quarter and a half, so he's been on a mission. I want to remind everybody we have a Tuesday game that is on the road. This is your last Wes-Del Sports Network basketball game of the year. We're on the road at Southern Wells, and then it's going to be sectional. That is at Southwood.
Yes.
And we will not be streaming it for you. I don't know what their situation is up there, but if we find out information, I'm sure the athletic department will send that out. A nice little switch over to Joel Jones with a nice drive, and just couldn't get it to go.
Nice rip, and got right to the rim. Just got to finish it.
Vikings now facing that switching man-to-man. And they got a foul, I think, on Elijah Durr from behind. It is. That is going to be Durr's first. And that's the first of the quarter for the Warriors. As you see on your scoreboard down there, the Star Financial scoreboard scrolling. In the right-hand corner are all the corporate sponsors of the athletic department as Hal hits the first.
I like the comment we just got there from the Van Meter brothers. We need to say congratulations on the new member to the family.
Yes, we want to say congratulations to Brandon Van Meter and his fiancee Paige on Kennedy Tate Van Meter joining us in the world. That might have been off the Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, this morning at around 4:30, somewhere around there, a.m., and send us a picture, and all of us guys couldn't be cuter.
Yeah, mom and baby are doing great.
Yes.
But a big shout out to them and congratulations, and hopefully she looks like mom because dad's ugly.
Well, we said cute, so that goes without saying.
That's
There's
right.
a back cut, good deflection by Grayson. It's going to stay here.
Yep.
It's the right call.
Oh, we kid. Brandon's
he's beautiful.
He's a very handsome man. And the Vikings now leading by 1. Warriors have clawed their way back into this, really led offensively by Josiah Love. Are we back into a zone?
Sure looks that way. Like a 2-3 zone.
Skip. That one's off, and King Julian's got the rebound. Here they come. King Julian thought about it. And it's out to Carter Flynn for 3. That's going to be off the backboard. He almost banked it in, and I don't know what we're doing here.
Going to call foul because he had to call foul or travel.
Yeah.
And guess he's saying he had some arm on that one.
He's getting Carter
I guess he
Flynn.
could have called a jump ball, but nevertheless, they didn't ask us. They called a foul.
Well, I'm always usually in agreement with them.
You always have been.
I've always been very pro stripes. Ever since my...
Well, we've been better.
Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of
cross
reach there.
screen to a back screen here. That's nice action.
Just left the ball.
Yeah.
And we get a foul and an and one. I mean, we just left the basketball. And that was Landon Bryant taking it to the hoop. He said, hey, if nobody's going to guard me.
And the bad thing is that Julian picks up his second.
Yeah, that's not good. That's going to put him on the bench here early. And Bryant misses that, and the rebound goes to Grayson Mealy. Now to Joel Jones, and see if we can get this thing set up and run something. I'd be running some little offense action for Josiah.
Go a little high. Here comes a double screen for him. That was a Purdue play right there. A little double screen.
Nice rebound. A great crash there by Becerra. Let's reset and see what we can do.
That's going to be a bucket. Oh, just long.
And it's off a little bit. Well, it could be a loose ball. They're going to get a foul. I don't know about that.
That's a hustle play. We'll take those. You know, it's loose ball. Not much of one, I agree, but we'll take a hustle play. Don't like the foul, but I don't take a hustle play.
I just think there's a lot of stuff happening out there that wasn't.
Well, listen, we just
broadcast. We don't do that well.
We just talked up ourselves. There's a 3.
I'm starting to fade.
Nice
Bring me back.
Good block out by Joel Jones.
Joel Jones getting some good minutes here, along with Carter Flynn. Roll. I've always said we don't roll well to the basket off the ball screen.
Very effective when you do.
Nice little cut.
Cut.
It's going to have to be something else here.
Coach calling a set here. See what we get. It's going to be the same one. Here comes that double screen again. No, it's a different one. Sorry, back screen.
Crossover action. I don't know.
You get a 5-second call.
We're dribbling the air out of the ball right now.
Yeah.
Folks at home, I'm not a genius by any means, and no one will ever claim that, but you can't dribble the air out of the ball. It works better when you pass. Move the ball.
Yeah, we are.
It's a good thing we don't have a shot clock.
This possession's been a lot.
Oh, nice take by Joel Jones, and he just can't get it, but he did put his shoulder down and say, here you go.
Yeah, he got his shoulder on the inside of his defender. Just didn't finish, but he got there.
I don't think that was.
That's the one time this year I think that they've let Grayson use his strength.
No help.
No.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Holy smokes.
I tell you what, I'm confused, but all right. We're trying to wait and see what's going to happen here. There's just a lot of.
Well, we're getting everybody set. It's a post up for Joe. And Joe ends up popping out of that.
It looks like no one wants the basketball right now.
Well, we're just a little fade away.
That was not the shot we wanted. I don't know what we're doing here.
Get back on defense and get a stop. Grayson's a little tired, it looks like.
Yeah, that'd be I think Easy's coming in for him. Listen, you can run into him once. The second time, you're going to feel it. Might feel it both times. So that's his first. And in what was 2 minutes of the most hectic basketball I've ever watched.
Well, that wasn't a clinic on fundamental basketball right there. And it probably wouldn't be one you'd want to show on either team of how to run a good, solid offense.
No.
But
we're not gonna.
Sometimes that happens.
We're not gonna sell that.
Sometimes that happens. You just got to play through it, play through the ugliness, and find a way to score.
I think either team is going to package that up into a clinic.
Oh, he's going to get another one. Joel Jones stepped in early.
You know, I saw Glenn Day here earlier.
Yeah, he's
down there.
He's right down there. Yeah, always good to see you. Kids appreciate that. And it's, didn't matter. He still misses, but the kids appreciate when the teachers come. And then I know this avenue of us doing live stream gives them a chance to watch online. I know a lot of them do that too, but they love it when they see you here.
Yeah.
Here's their post-up play.
That's a lot of contact.
There's Joe.
He is kicking it into high gear. That's 17, folks. If you're keeping record at home, he needs 4 more.
Well, we'll see. He may break it. My prediction was he was going to get it in the third quarter, but we'll see. He might get it here before halftime.
Yeah. Who thought about it? Did Howe. Good defense by Becerra there to deny that.
Yeah, Gabe has really come out and decided to pressure the ball a little bit. The rest of the guys got to kind of buy in too. That's a long three.
A long one. Durr fell down.
Oh, boy.
Durr fell down, and Beavers took advantage of that one. And the Warriors down 25-21, 1:20 to go here. One time they had a 1-point lead. That's the biggest one they've had.
Trying to get the elevator screen there, and play did not set up correctly, so we're going to try it again. From the back screen, there's Joel. And
still didn't quite go where Coach wanted to go.
I think it might have been for Joe. I could be wrong.
What do we got here? Timeout. Yeah, 1:01, and there's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you. So, as we mentioned, Coach, the sectional draw this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Sunday night, be interesting to see. A lot of the 1A schools have gone to either 7 or 8 because so many teams, the way they realigned everything, so many teams dropped down to that 1A threshold, and there's a lot of 7 and 8, and ours has 8. So
you also have a lot of new charters and privates who end up in that 1A.
Yep.
And then in 3 years they end up in 4A.
Well, because they keep winning with success factor, but it'll be interesting. We talked about in the pregame about how this is just different, and it's kind of fun to play somebody different. I said, thank God we saw Liberty Christian move to a different sectional for finally. But we have some teams that we don't typically see in Northfield, Southwood, North Miami. You know, Tri-Central's been on the schedule for a while, but some of these
then we
teams,
got some familiar, Cowan, Daleville. Get to see them up there.
Yes. So it'll be interesting. Of course, we're not hosting, but we are hosting next year.
Oh, I think they called a foul.
They did. It's going to be out of bounds, though. But
Fouls on 4. Evan Blackburn, that's his first. And that is the team's second.
Sectional draw is always a fun, neat, exciting, nervous, all those things, all wrapped into one. Here comes the cross screen.
Nice
That's gonna be
pin
a
by
bucket.
Josiah.
Yeah.
And a buy one, get one for Love.
Now, if he gets this free throw, he will tie the school record. He's 1 point away from the tie of Evan Weitzel, though we haven't mentioned Evan, but Evan holds the record, and he will tie it with this free throw if he hits it. And there it is. There's 2 guys at the top of the list right now.
So the next bucket, and it may not be in this half, but if it's next half, Josiah Love's going to be the all-time leading scorer in Wes-Del history. But it could still happen. You never know.
12:35 is where he is, tied with Evan Weitzel right now. So a little jump stop action.
It's over to Beavers. And it's off.
Got to grab that. Here, he get a hand on it. Durr's got to grab that, bring it down.
Here comes Luke Woodyard. His first look tonight as Big Easy takes a break. 22 seconds left. Viking ball. It's 25-24.
See if they go for the last shot.
Nope, they're not going to.
This is going to be the one right here.
See if they give it to him. This could be it. Oh, he's got it. At that point, you're just like, give it back to him. Give it back to him.
Everybody in the gym wants to see him shoot it.
Yeah. And they're not going to get it.
It's good if it goes.
Yeah.
And not off the corner of the backboard.
25-24. That's your halftime score here at the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're going to take an extended audio break. We'll be back with you.
Before we do that, you didn't know this was happening, but there's a little special halftime treat here for all the senior parents. Coach Biff Wilson and I put together a little senior tribute for the senior basketball players. We're going to play that at halftime. Stick around and watch that, all you senior parents that are probably not watching right now. But congratulations on your kids becoming a senior, and we're going to show that right now. It's a little short, not very long, but a great way to kind of tribute our seniors. So parents, enjoy that as we take a little break here at halftime.
I just want to say thank you to my parents for building me into the person I am today, showing me the ropes and building my character and my morals. I hope that as I grow, I continue to make you guys proud, and you guys know that I learned all of this from you guys, and I love you a lot. And I know this is a big deal that I'm graduating soon, but I hope you guys know that all this work is to make you guys proud.
I want to thank my parents, my grandparents, all my coaches, the people who've helped me achieve my goals, and especially God.
I'd just like to thank my parents my grandparents, all my family, and everyone who always came to support you every game. It goes a lot further than you actually think when you have someone to look up to in the stands that's actually supporting you at every game you go to. So that had a big impact on me.
These are the days of laughter and open hearts, confessions made in the dark, and millions of plans we can't wait to start. These are the days, brushes and fairy tales.
I just want to thank my family and my parents and all my relatives for always supporting me, and my coaches who have always supported me through the past, and I'm just very thankful.
These are the
And welcome back. It is about 40 seconds before we get involved, and want to thank everybody involved in that senior, as a senior parent, involved in that senior spotlight of those senior boys. That was really nice, and I know if the parents didn't get to watch it, go back. We'll get them to go back and watch it. But
Yeah.
I'm really excited as a senior parent. I will say this, and everybody told me this: if you're not a senior parent yet, it goes fast. So
Yes.
buckle up, because it's like lightning. So we'll say that to Coach Van Mater as he thinks about his newborn Kennedy. It'll be no time. It'll be senior night.
Well, a lot of the thanks goes to Biff. I just got the boys together and told him to send me the pictures, and I sent them to Biff, and he did the rest of the work. So thanks to him and all that. And we're so blessed to have guys like Biff to do the coaches show and the things like that in halftime, and then have Mr. Producer over here really running the show.
Oh, yeah.
And
Couldn't do it without him.
We are so lucky.
We are sitting at one. Josiah Love is sitting at 1 point. He needs 1 point, and this place is going to erupt. But in the meantime, Blue River has it with a 1 point lead.
Coming off a lot of ball screens and trying to see if they can get some action going off the screens.
Trying to get a lot of screen coming into the middle and trying to get a turn off the middle. As I say that, Beavers tries to go down, kicks it out to Howe for 3, and Howe not quite there, and then contact by just missed.
I think Becerra, gets the foul. Fouled him with his chin there. He
by the hair of his chinny chin.
That was a tough one because it didn't hit anything but the other side of the backboard, and it didn't really ricochet. So next thing you know, it's right there on top of you.
It's a great pass right into the hands of Braden Swovelin, who's having a nice little game. He has 10 for Blue River. Extends their lead to 2. And he gets the next. And now he has 11.
Blue River, as the years gone on, has gotten better. You look at their roster, they only have one senior, and that's number 25. The rest of the guys are sophomores and juniors, so they're getting better as the year goes.
Runs off.
Steps
out of bounds. And he pointed the wrong direction. Now he's got it right.
This is going to be a screen for the passer. Is coming back to Joe. Here it comes.
Little handoff action. They try to double. He has to give it up, and here comes King Julian. Oh, what a that cross court pass doesn't typically work.
No, 44 didn't have his head on a swivel. That's why that one worked.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna get Grayson for playing defense.
Coach didn't like it. He said he is established.
Well, the official seems to think that you can't do that.
That's his second. Nobody there.
Oh, yeah. I always love when they do that.
Yes.
Now, we're in a hurry. I'm going to establish my dominance.
Well, we're going to try to make it through this last game.
Nobody cares about me anyway. He's been in there. There we go. Get it clear out. Hal was in there a little long. Ooh, man.
That's a nice switch hand there.
Well, he also took it with him, put it in his pocket.
Well, they haven't called that all night, so
No.
we can't complain about that one. But nice switch there.
That was Kimberly, right? 25 with that?
23.
23. Sorry, that was Brian.
Backside screen, and that's worked almost all year.
Oh, not a foul? Not a foul?
Keep calling. He said he blocked it.
Wow. All right.
Having trouble getting through these screens and the slips. And not a foul there either, so
No.
we're going to play on.
We're just going to keep going, folks.
There comes Josiah. Can he get it right here? He's going to.
Oh, and they're going to call that.
It's on the out of bounds here. Call a hand check. I'm telling you, both these coaches are more patient than I am. But
I mean, I'm not taking
them.
sides here. I mean, both teams are.
Good for them.
King Julian for 3.
Oh,
it's off. Was Adder trying to hunt that one down? He didn't get it, and it's back to the Warriors. Okay, nobody's arguing it.
No. We'll take it. Joe coming off the elevator screen.
Yeah.
And trying to take a one-on-one. Grayson's open. Oh, just through the wrong hand.
Off there. And they leave the ball. Becerra for three and got it. Gabe Becerra.
Talked about it a lot this year. When he gets toes pointed at the basket, he's a pretty good shooter.
Don't foul out there, Grayson.
It's a pass to a follow the ball screen.
I don't know about that one. I don't know. I'll take it, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, I will say Grayson didn't move, but and we talk about it a lot of times when people run into him, it looks worse.
Yeah.
And they really haven't called. They called one of them, but the other one they let him play. Just really working hard to get this shot for Joe. There it is.
There he is inside. He lost it. And
one dribble too many there.
Here come the Vikings. I'll tell you what. Whoa. If that's.
He stayed on top. The ref made this a signal.
I don't know.
We are getting beat on the slip.
We are.
This gotta
another basket there by Swovelin, who's having a nice game. Telling you. Kid has got almost 14, I think. 13, 14 now.
So basically, this whole team will be back next year with minus number 25.
There's Julian taking it with a lot of contact. It's a lot of contact. 31-27.
It's the slip to a ball screen every time here. He's going to slip it. There it is. You got to help in, so it leaves that backside guy open. They haven't hit one of those yet.
They just did. C.J. Kimmerly for three, and that's their first one of the ball game, and it's a 34-27 lead for the Vikings. At this point, we got to get on the scoreboard. Becerra's three is the only thing we've had, really. They're doing everything they can. Nice to Lazatter, and he got it.
Give them a little taste of their own action there. A little ball screen to a slip. You know everybody's going to have to help on Joe on the drive, so Lazatter with a nice finish.
If you slip, I slip, we slip.
That's what they say.
Here is Kimberly with it over to Howe. I guess that's a bobble. Don't foul, Grayson.
That's a double dribble. I was going to say it has to be a double dribble.
And
that's
Woodyard,
not his call, but that was a double dribble.
Woodyard replaces Lazatter, and also into the game for the Blue River Vikings, number 4, Evan Blackburn. I've been impressed with Blue River tonight. They've got a lot of fight. And they've held on to this lead for most of the game.
They have gotten more out of their ability than you would think. They really are. They're running their offense well.
They are doubling. Somebody's open. Grayson taking a three, and it's off.
Oh, just in and out.
Probably not.
They're not getting much on the offensive boards either.
Wait, what is?
Got a break there because he scores it. He got beat off the dribble.
Wow. That's Carpenter's third. And if I'm Julian, I'm like, really?
I can't get a break.
I'm getting all this other stuff's going on. I'm getting this call.
My gosh.
The fake handoff and they're getting Big Easy on a foul.
Both guys went for the handoff. Sometimes those handoff plays, we've talked about this when we were coaching, keep it. Don't give it to the guy after you run it a play or two. He comes off of it so hard and you just give the spin of the post player. He was wide open there.
Howe at the line. Gets the first.
A little bit of a nice touch for a big guy.
Yeah.
Nice looking free throw.
That's his third of the night at the line. And he's got the next one. 4 free throws. He's got 6 points tonight. Good minutes out of Howe. The Warriors now have to find a scoring option here as they're really focusing in on Josiah.
A little scissor action there.
There's Josiah. Is it?
No, short.
That's off. Going to stay here.
We just need him to score this bucket because
the
whole place is antsy, and he is a little bit too. And everybody can just take a a deep breath once he scores it.
There it is.
And, oh, short again.
It's going to stay here,
Jump.
I think.
Oh, they called a foul.
Who did they call the foul on?
23. Looks like
For the Vikings?
25. Sorry, 25. Yes.
Wow. Thought that was a jump ball.
Well, I thought they got the rebound.
Yeah. It's almost like we're looking for him too much, but I mean, I'm with you.
He just they're everybody's antsy right now. Seen it enough times. He's getting this. He's getting a good look. He's getting it deep. He's got to just pull up one of those floaters and see if it'll go.
Somebody needs a screen.
Yeah, that's what Becerra says. Somebody come screen for me.
It didn't necessarily
Big
mean,
Easy up there to screen.
necessarily mean him. That might go.
And
There it is! Three-pointer to do it. And Josiah Love is the all-time leading scorer for Wes-Del High School. And he's worked his tail off to get it. And listen to the crowd.
Step out there in the middle, Joe. He can get his attention up here.
He'd have had a lot sooner if his coach's freshman year would have played him more.
There's no doubt about that. I'll say this for him. Having coached him for 2 years, first guy in the gym, last guy to leave the gym. It's not an accident, folks. Anybody who wants to watch how to do it, go down and ask him how to score, because he puts the extra time in. He put the work in, he put the time in. And not only that, he put it in the weight room too. This group, all 4 of these seniors did, but Josiah, watch those pictures. When you see him come across, the way he changed his body in the weight room, just proud of him, happy for him.
They have destroyed the
the table went down. That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll fix it. And, maybe this could be the thing that just loosens it up. But happy for Joe and happy for his teammates, because you saw how happy they were for him. I can remember those guys playing when they were real little guys down there. And, there were a lot of high ball screens between him and Grayson, and he'd just come off that ball screen looking to score, and a lot of time it's just fun to watch the teammates be that happy for him and his school be happy, because he's a good kid, and we have good kids and good seniors. I'm happy for him.
He'd be the first one to also say it was a lot of his teammates that got him there.
For sure.
And now we got some work to do. We're down only 4, and let's see if we can get into this thing. And nice little pass to Howe, and they got a foul. I think it's going to be on Becerra.
Got lucky that didn't fall.
It is on Becerra. That is his 3rd. So, with a 3, that put him over 2 over. So I don't know what the total is now.
237.
237. 237.
1237.
Oh, wow. Like that's all it was?
12.
I think I could have got it.
Well, you couldn't have, but it isn't very many. Going the other way on a pushback on the back here. It's going to be on 23, Bryant. And that's going to be free throws. It should be for us. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
What are we doing?
He thought he's looking up there like I'll just say it was not. He was not correct.
Okay.
He thought
I'm still caught in your 227.
He thought he was at 227. That was a good show.
It had a season. Is that Brody Becerra?
Yeah,
He's
came
short.
in firing.
He did. Got to get back, stop the ball. He is taking that baby for a ride.
Yeah.
That one's off. Nice pass. Woodyard one extra one, and Joel Jones at least kept it on our side.
And pull it back out. And that's a double dribble.
Oh,
Must be easier to see up here.
I think so. Love to the basket, hard, a foul, get in there. Got it. Fouls on 44. That is Johnny Howe. That's only his first.
You remember a few of those early in this quarter weren't falling for him. Well, you get that one to finally break the ice, break the record.
Yeah. Well, Al Hardy took it right there to the basket.
Yeah, pressure was off. So now you just
and
could
it's
play
a
a little
two-point
bit.
ball game. Back in for the Vikings is Braden Swovelin, and he has had their best game so far offensively, so I'd be looking for him. Only a few seconds left. I'm going to have to leave here in just a second.
Yeah,
I better get out of here.
You better go. I heard that you're shooting the free throw, the half-court shot, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Mr. Romine's over here with I think he got the best laugh out of all of it, but he is shooting. We'll see who's shooting with him, but it is Mr. Mealy going to shoot our half-court shot. Oh, boy, that just did not work out for Blue River. Timeout here taken. You hate to take a timeout with 30 seconds left because you want to really not want to waste one with 30 seconds, but they're having trouble with this trap up top. We'll take a break since this is a 1-minute timeout. We'll take a break right here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Blue River's going to have the ball out of bounds. They're going to probably, I would think, like to get the last shot. We'll see what the Warriors have to say about that. They may give them a little bit of a different look. I know one of the things Coach Burkett's always liked to do out of timeouts is to mix up his defenses. So here's the full court man-to-man. Try to slow down the Blue River. We don't want to foul because we're over the limit. So one of the things we want to do is just play solid defense here. The coach is telling him the same thing. Don't reach. Make them take a tough shot. 6 seconds. Going to get a three, look out of it, and miss it, and that'll be it. So it's going to go into the start here of the fourth quarter with a tie game. Josiah Love now the all-time leader in points, and we're going to get a little bit of a halftime enjoyment with our superintendent shooting a half-court shot with, let's see who the other shooter, looks like it's going to be Trooper Bullock, senior. I believe Trooper's going to Purdue, and he's going to major in engineering, I believe. Mr. Mealy is going to shoot a half-court shot here. Let's see what he's got in the arsenal. It's, closer than I thought he'd get. Trooper from half court. Online but short. So the money is safe, and that is the last time that we'll do the half court shot. We'd like to thank Montgomery Insurance for sponsoring that all year. It's always a lot of fun. Just bring some excitement here. And we actually had a winner this year, so that makes it even more fun. So, yeah, that's a good point. He probably needed to stretch. He's getting older. He stayed on 2 feet. We'll give him that much. But just didn't go for you. But there you go. There's a halftime. Yeah, there's your look. I thought it was in. But
yeah. Guess what?
It wasn't.
That's why I wasn't allowed to shoot in high school.
Yeah. Well, that was closer than most of your shots.
That is true. Maybe I was too close.
Screen the screener into Durr. Julian back out. We're going to get a foul here.
Yeah.
23. No, 33.
33. Braden Swovelin, that's his third. Oh, the old four crossed, and we didn't quite run that right.
Grayson in 25 laughing. He thought Grayson touched the last. Grayson said
Grayson-
no. He said no, but who knows? Doesn't matter. They gave it back to Wes-Del. Tie game here. Could be anybody's ball game going into the fourth here.
There's a nice little, I like that though. They were anticipating him going up or going down, and he went up.
It's a clear out play there for Joe and
Oh, my.
Julian on the same side. And
Oh, he got it.
Grayson for two. Calling it a 2. It's foot on the line, but that'll stretch the defense out a little more.
I'm telling you. Hey, I've been saying it. I hate to say it on the kid, but he's been doing it. I just can't believe they called it. They haven't called it in 20 games this year.
Well, I don't know why you call it now, because he's done it the whole game.
Let him go.
In the kid's defense, if you're going to let me do it in 3 quarters, then
Yeah.
it's not to
I agree with you.
carry in the fourth quarter. But they don't care what we say. I learned that over the years. Joe for 3.
Man.
There we go.
That is his 5th three-pointer, and he is having a night. What a night to do it. And now by that little run, the Warriors have taken a 5-point lead.
And our defense gets a little better. It's amazing. You see a couple shots go in. Julian,
That was a foul. Even coach is telling him why.
He can't reach across the body like that. Now, it's going to be out of bounds, but it's his 4th.
Yeah, that's going to bring Joel Jones, I think. Yep. And Burkett's going to tell him that. He's going to say, listen, at that point, he's going to give him 5, but he's going to say, we can't have that at that point.
Yeah.
We need you in the game.
Yeah, you got 1 left, so keep your head in the game and be ready to go.
Ooh, that was almost. I agree with you. This kid's been allowed to get away with this.
And what's any different right now?
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm on the kid's side. Rarely do I go against the officials, but
yeah.
It's a nice little move. Rebound by Josiah, and here we go.
And this is kind of what Coach wanted to do the whole game.
All the way, Joe.
Coach wanted to push it like that the whole game, and we just weren't able to.
Look at Gabe Becerra getting in there. Trying to get inside. Grayson's trying to fight there with Swovelin.
I think he wanted to shoot that, 44 did, but he just didn't catch it clean. That's going to be
on Joel
on
Jones.
the floor. Out of bounds, so that's a break for Wes-Del.
And here comes Evan Lozada replacing Elijah Durr. Big Easy getting replaced by Lozada. Warriors with a 5-point lead here. 5:50 to go. Nice little job coming off that screen. Couldn't get it to go.
It's a nice action they run. Just got to be able to knock down the shot.
Ooh. A little slip there by Grayson. There was another slip by Lozada, and then
Yeah, I don't like when he rushes the shot. When he has his feet set, I love it. But
Coach not shaking the head, didn't want that one. Don't foul out there, Grayson.
over the top.
Oh,
it's going to be a 2 shots.
Ooh. They're going to get Joel Jones, and I don't think.
Yeah, I think it looked worse than it really was.
If anything, Lozada had him tied up in a jump ball. I mean,
yeah, that one just looked worse than it was, I think.
Joel Jones second. They say the first on the board. I got him for 2. This is Swovelin, who's been hitting him. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Well, this will be the first time in 10 years. I think they gave the other one, Mr. Romine thinks, to Big Easy.
Oh, instead of Jones. I see. Would make sense as to why they had to sub him out. Well, Mr. Producer, we can't get one by him.
Blue River just won't go away. Now here comes a little bit of pressure. More token than anything. 1-2-2 or diamond 1.
Oh, nice pass. Oh.
That's off of Lozada as he's laying out of bounds. Good sportsmanship. Helps up the Lozada as he's laying down. The Blue River player does. Both teams have kind of done that all night. This last conference game, I always thought this was weird. We play this one so late, play all the other ones back to back to back to back, and then all of a sudden you play this last one.
Ooh.
That's going to be a foul on Becerra.
And I think he is someone, well, I don't know what's going on.
He got maybe the wind knocked out of him.
He's down. That's his fourth. So we got Carpenter with 4 and Becerra with 4. And if you need ball handlers, that's not good. 2 major ball handlers with 4 fouls. Coach Burkett walking over to see exactly what's going on. You know what? We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back. I want to thank our sponsors, the Van Mater Reed Realty Team, Budget Blinds, Star Rocket, Star Financial Bank, Dowling Dumpster Rentals, and American Pest Professionals. If you've got a pest, call American Pest Professionals, specifically Bob Todd. He can't stand bugs. And if you need a dumpster, because you've got things to get rid of, we're almost to spring cleaning time, Coach.
Yeah, get that.
I know my garage could use a good spring cleaning.
What, your house is so full of bugs that you need a dumpster to get them in there. Just
call
them over.
You know who loves trash?
Yeah, Mike Dowling.
Mike Dowling. And we're back at it. Vikings have it. Looks like they're looking at Becerra. He's okay, maybe. Shots up, and it's off. Rebound into Lazatter. A lot of bumping and.
Yeah, there is.
Oh my. I don't know how. Oh my.
That's going to be on the floor, but it'll be a foul. Nice Joe beat him baseline. One of the rules defensively is don't get beat baseline. Offensive players that take advantage of that are usually guys that are going to go strong at the basket.
Kimberly's got 3 on the board.
That double screen for Joe.
Oh,
nice
got him
fake.
open for a nice jumper. It's off.
They got Grayson on a push-off. They got him on a push.
Yeah.
But the way they've called it, you almost can't blame the guys for trying to. That is a double bonus.
A lot of subs coming in. Looks like we're going with our guys with 4. Going to go back in here with about 4 minutes. About time. Some guys will hold them till 3, but this tight of a ball game, you probably need them.
I wanted to say thank you to a couple of emails I got this week from some Eastbrook people telling us thanks for the great production, they said, and the great professionalism and anti-bias. I would say the non-biased calling of games. I said, thank you. One of the people I knew, one of them I didn't know, so it was nice.
It's the first time you've gotten a compliment.
That's what I thought. I asked her if she's watching the same network. And by the way, I told her to please subscribe.
Why'd she email you since I carry this thing?
I don't know. I've been telling you for years I'm just the eye candy. There's Julian.
King Julian! Oh!
He almost talked himself out of shooting it.
Don't hurt him, King Julian. 45-41, 3:53 to go. Trying to get some action here. You know it's warm in here tonight. King Julian with the steal.
That's going to be a bucket.
Got it. And that's going to be a timeout for Blue River. And Julian Carpenter wakes up here in the 4th.
Well, I was going to say, you see how important he is to have on the floor because we had to sit so much with foul trouble tonight. He get him on the floor, it makes our offense a lot better. He gets 5 quick points there. Really makes a difference.
I want to thank our spotlight sponsor in this timeout. It's Budget Blinds. Call Chris Patterson for all of your shades, your window treatments, or any of your blinds needs. If you give him a call, he'll set you up on a blind date.
Yeah, you keep saying that. But I don't know. I don't know if he appreciates it or not, but we appreciate him being a sponsor. I don't know if anybody's called him.
Oh, absolutely. Now, you want to know something? I'm going to let you in on a secret.
All right.
I want you to go down Tillotson.
Okay.
There's a Budget Blinds ad now.
Oh, is there?
And it says, call me for a blind date. Bet me.
No, I'm not going to bet you.
Bet me. I want you to drive down there tomorrow.
I like it.
Down there by Payless.
You getting,
that's where he's located.
You getting
too.
royalties?
I better. Listen, it should have been a marketing major. Oh, we wanted to highlight Amanda Smith. Thank you. Always appreciate. Thanks for broadcasting. We appreciate all of you. Thank you. We appreciate you. It's always nice to hear people that are able to watch this at their home and nice and comfortable. Let's see if the Warriors can hold on to this one and pull it out. And if you're a Vikings fan, you know, they played a heck of a game tonight.
They really have.
I've been impressed. And you never know. We're getting into that heat of battle. Nice block by Big Easy. But the Vikings hold on to it. Oh, I thought Howe thought about it.
Blue River's strength, you can tell, is not necessarily wanting to play quick.
No.
So if we can keep the lead, extend it a little bit more, it's going to make them get out of their comfort zone.
Al trying to take it to the basket there. I'm telling you, they're letting us bump and do a little bit of this. Swovelin's had a nice game.
Nice catch.
Yeah, that was a really athletic catch by Howe.
Well, that's a good defensive
It
stop.
is a
It's been
long
close
possession.
to a minute defensively here. Let's see if we can get the stop.
Oh, 3 on the way from Swovelin.
They need it.
And he got it.
I'm going to say they needed that because that was a long possession.
He has had himself a game.
It would have been a backbreaker and a great stop for us, but they get it to their credit.
47-44 now, 3-point lead with 2.5 to go. And let's see if the Warriors can be deliberate about what they run here. And it does. Ooh, he had some extra steps. Thank goodness they didn't call it. And oh my goodness.
I don't know what's happening now.
What in the world?
Give Julian and who is that, number 33, Swovelin credit.
Flying through the air.
Wow, they are banging all over the place and falling on the ground, hitting the ground hard.
30-second timeout. And so, as we mentioned, it is going to be the sectional draw Sunday evening.
Yep.
So everyone can see the brackets will come out. I'm sure they'll be released by our athletic director, Matt Knuckles, who's actually doing some hard work down there, cleaning up some spots.
Well, one of the things you know with an 8-team sectional like we're in, you're going to play either Tuesday night or Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You have no everybody that doesn't play on Tuesday plays on Wednesday, so you're going to play early in the week. Sometimes in those old sectional formats, you might get a bye all the way to Friday. That doesn't happen in an 8-game or an 8-team sectional.
No. And here we go, folks. 2 minutes and 13 with a 3-point lead for Wes-Del. The Vikings have led the majority of the game, but here in the fourth, the Warriors have taken over. Looking for a high ball screen here from Swovelin.
See what they get out of their timeout here. Oh, they're wide open on the 3.
And I thought it looked good out of his hand.
Yeah, it did. They got a good look.
Now let's see if we can take care of it. On the floor is Durr, Lazater, Love, Becerra, and Carpenter for the Warriors.
Good ball pressure there by Beavers.
For the Vikings, it's Beavers, Bryant, Kimmerly, Swoveland, and Howe. And it's been a good ball game. Not something surprising out of the MEC. Becerra gotta go. He got it.
That's a big one. Late in the game, that's a big one. Coach is telling them we got to play quick. And again, you can see they want to walk it up. They're going to have to go quick. Quicker
Might
than
be
they
loose.
want to.
Might be loose here. We got a jump ball. And the possession arrow
stays here.
Stays here with Blue River. 1:26 to go. 6-point lead for the Warriors. There's a 3 timeouts left for Wes-Del. 1 timeout left for Blue River.
You feel like as slow as Blue River plays, this is a must score for them. If we can get a stop here, this would really go a long way for us.
Grayson Mealy enters for Lazater. Gave us good minutes, did Lazater. There's an entry pass. Ooh, that's a little bit of extracurricular there. No call.
If he would have gone up with his left, he probably would have gotten the foul call, but he initiated the contact here, and they haven't called that much tonight.
Don't need it. They're going to foul Becerra and put Becerra on the line.
Well, not yet.
Not yet. They're only into that's only 3. You know, now Coach was yelling for a foul. Are you allowed to do that?
Yell for a foul?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to. they teach you to yell fire or some code word or something like that. That was always our word. I guess that's why.
Why
I came
are
up
you
with
not supposed to yell foul?
I don't know. I don't know. We all know what you're
If
trying
we
to
know
do.
what it means. Oh, steal by Swovelin.
Oh, we got a break.
Oh, what'd they call?
Called a foul on Julian, which is going to be 5.
Whew.
But he's going to have to earn them now.
And that is Carpenter's 5th foul. He leaves with 6 tonight, most of those in the 4th quarter.
Bring in ball handling, so we go with another guard here.
We got Brody, my boy Brody Becerra coming in for Julian. Swovelin. Oh, that's the first one I think Swovelin might have missed tonight.
And again, a big break because he would have hit that wide open layup. But we get the foul there. And I know you say big break. Julian fouls out, which we don't want, but
Carter Flynn coming in for Elijah Durr.
If he happens to miss both of these, that's really a big break for Wes-Del.
Swovelin now trying to hit the second, and he does. Swovelin's had a great game tonight. Now we'll see if they foul. They've got fouls to give.
I think they probably will go for the steal first and try and make us do something we don't want to do.
And then they do foul, and it's going to be Gabe Becerra getting fouled, but they still have 1 to give.
He brought in Evan Blackburn, who has played some, but not as much. Kind of as the designated fouler. You got fouls to give. He's got 3, but I don't know if that's a guy you want to foul.
Put Josiah Love on the line here with 58 seconds to go. 2-possession game, 50-45. So, Coach, as you're talking this through, if you're Blue River, you're hoping, okay, let's say he doesn't make either one of these, then you're just down 2 possessions. He makes 1, or actually 2, so he's got the first one. Then you got to go quick.
Yeah, and again, they don't really want to play that way. They do run some action that can happen quick if you don't defend it well. That ball screen to a slip, you can get quick action, or they can get Swovelin on a post-up they've shown quickly. So we're going to have to – a ball pressure would go a long way. Zigzag the guy up the floor right here.
2 big free throws right there makes it a 3-possession game.
Turn them right here, just keep them in front. Make them take long possessions.
Got to try to get to the basket. Howe goes for 3, and he got it. Huge 3-pointer by Johnny Howe. And we have another quick foul.
Coach Burkett's yelling at Josiah, you just hit 2, so your confidence should be pretty high. Go get the ball.
Yeah.
You are the school's all-time leading scorer. Go get the ball and get those
Well,
extra
it
points,
just happened.
throws.
He may not remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Something that might have slipped his memory.
Coach has got everybody off the line because we're in the 2 foul both ways. So
Sarah hits the first one.
Senior night. You love to see your seniors stepping up. This will be, if he can hit this one, it'll be 2 seniors in a row step up and hit those free throws.
Would still be a 2-possession game with the 3-pointer, and that's what it is.
Shot those very confidently.
And taking it straight to the basket, but missing. And that's in the hands of Brody.
He's going to get a couple free throws.
That's my boy, Brody, going to the line.
He can kind of
ice this thing.
I don't want to say that, but he could put this away, really, if he hits both of these. As a coach, you never feel that way. But as a spectator up here, I feel a lot more confident than I ever did when I was sitting down there.
Yeah, I would never felt comfortable next to you.
Well,
Any teams you coached?
I didn't feel that comfortable with guys at the free throw line. You're trusting guys to
see if he's got ice in his veins here. He does.
Haven't played a whole lot, so to come in and knock these down, got to trust that muscle memory.
What's your favorite ice song? Is it Cold as Ice or is it Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah.
No, I mean, which one? You didn't give me an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't one.
Well, let me think. I don't know. You hit me up with 35 seconds ago.
Oh.
That might have iced it right there.
Yeah.
Did like iced tea. That was a rapper from the early 80s. And
that's a drink. My dad drinks it.
I do too. I drink a lot of iced tea.
Yeah.
Little handoff. Oh, that's good action.
Yeah, back to Gabe. And will they foul? Or?
Don't play quick. Just let them foul you. Hold the ball. Grayson on senior night's going to get to go up and step up and hit a few.
Brian Lake says, way to go, Josiah. Brian, we miss you here. B Lake.
Seems like there's a lot more food in the hospitality room these days.
Yeah,
huh?
we do have a lot more around. Ryan Lake, longtime janitor here, beloved janitor at Wes-Del Middle High School.
We want Graydon's as the chant.
Grayson's short on the
short.
second one.
Here he comes. See if we can get the
Swollen
clock.
trying
Yeah,
to
clock
get going.
stoppage is what we need.
And that one's off, and Elijah Durr with the rebound. Throwing it over to Brody. Let's see if they foul. They got a timeout. They're getting Graydon in. I like that. I like the timeout to get Graydon Hensley into the game.
Yes. So the crowd loved it. Been a fun night for our seniors. You see one of them, you can tell the kids love, get the all-time scoring record. They were cheering for Grayson on his free throws right there, pretty loud. And then the chant for "We Want Graydon." Gabe played, here in the fourth quarter, trying to get. I'm guessing they'll say, "Listen, you got a shot, shoot it."
Yeah, absolutely.
Or go get the ball and get 2 free throws.
That's correct.
Tuesday, like you said, we finish it up at Southern Wells at the Raider Dome. Did you like playing at the Raider Dome when you were a player?
I did.
I did too.
I thought it was a neat gym.
Yes.
They always tried to run the wrong way play on us at halftime. I didn't like that.
No.
Here we go. Get it to Graydon. Get it to him. Shoot
Get
it. Get in there, big fella. Oh! Back out to him. And it's lost.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
And that's how it'll end. And it's 56-48. And a win on senior night for Wes-Del. And they get back in the win column. We're going to take a quick break, get some unofficial results. And then I heard tonight all 4 seniors are coming up.
Okay.
So we'll have
All
those
right.
after the game.
Well, no. All right.
We'll be back here with the postgame. And we are back here with some unofficial results. We'll start with Blue River Vikings scoring. Again, this is unofficial. Number 3, Grant Beavers had 8. Number 23, Landon Bryant with 6. Number 25, CJ Kimmerly with 5. Number 33, Braden Swovelin had a great night tonight with 19. And number 44, Johnny Howe had an impressive 10. He did a lot of little things also while he was in there. But in talking about Blue River before we get over to the Warriors, if you follow John Harrell at all and look at what they have as predictions, it was predicted that Wes-Del was a 20-point favorite, and you look at the board, it was a 56-48 win for the Warriors, and the Vikings led for 3/4 of this game.
Yeah.
A lot of credit goes to Blue River when you look on paper. That tells you what sometimes those predictions don't mean anything.
Yeah.
And you come out here and these 15 to 18-year-olds have at it and see what can happen. But a lot of credit, Coach, to Blue River, and they came in strong, but just couldn't get it tonight.
Yeah, they get a couple shots to fall there in the fourth quarter and either tie it or get the lead back, and it might be a different ball game. They ran some really nice offense. I like some of the things they do. They're past they follow it with the ball screen, and that's hard action to guard. I thought they played well. I thought they had a good game plan, and I was impressed with them. I didn't really know what to expect. We knew they were young, and we knew that they were struggled earlier in the year, but they play hard, and they run some nice stuff. They get to a spot here or there where they struggle to score at times, but that first quarter they came out and put 20 points up,
Yeah.
and you just you see you see us kind of deer in headlights, like, oh, wait a minute, this wasn't supposed to happen. But to our credit, we stuck with it, found a way there in the fourth quarter, and we're able to pull out the MEC victory.
Real quick before the guys are coming up here, we'll go unofficial. So unofficially right now, we have Gabe Becerra had 7, Evan Lazatter had 2, Julian Carpenter with 7, Brody, my boy B. Rody, had 1, Josiah Love with unofficially 31, and Grayson Mealy had 5. So we've got all the guys up here, and we've got Coach with them. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Mack and the seniors with Coach.
Coach, congratulations on the win. A good way here on senior night, MEC win. They came out and gave us everything we wanted.
Oh, yeah.
20 points almost, 18, 20 points in that first quarter.
Yep.
We settled in after that. They run some good action that's hard to guard. That pass to a follow ball screen is really tough. I thought we did a better job as the game went on to figuring out how to do that. And
we got out of that. We were trapping. We wanted to speed up their guards.
Yes.
We've seen it on film. It works.
Yeah.
We didn't do a very good job of it. And honestly, they just played well. I thought they did a good job of handling that pressure, finding the guys in the basket area. I'm sure they've seen it a lot, so they've worked on it. Coach does a good job. So they were ready for it. But when we settled into our normal defense, we looked a little bit better.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then, down the stretch, Julian's in foul trouble all night. He can't stay on the floor, but then he comes in and gets 5 points in a row.
Yeah.
And really kind of pushes us into a little bit of a lead. And then credit to the seniors knocking down free throws and playing steady the rest of the game.
Yeah, like at halftime we talked about it. I said I understand Joe's 2 points away, and he's going to get those 2 points in the second half. I want you to score too, Julian. So when you get your opportunities to go, I felt like we were doing a good job of moving the basketball, and Joe was on fire, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But we needed to, he had 20 of our 24, 25 points at halftime, so we got to get some more scoring, and they started to do that in the second half. Gabe hit a big 3 over here on the wing.
Yes.
We were up 3 with about 1:15. He was wide open, took it with confidence. And you don't always want those shots late like that because we can work it and get free throws. But I'll be honest, in that moment, I just felt like he was going to make it, and it went in. And it went in, so that was big.
I've said all year when he gets his feet set, pointed at the basket, and he has time to shoot it, he's as good as we have. I mean, he'll knock down that open shot.
Yeah.
And early in the second half, you could tell we were just pressing. And
yes.
We've been there as coaches. You want that the whole gym wanted it to happen before halftime. And when it doesn't, everybody's kind of pressing. Teams pressing, the crowd, everybody. And once we got that, loosened it up a little bit.
Yeah, we did. And when we settled in and we changed up defensively what we were doing, I thought we guarded way better. We played, I think, 10 guys tonight, and everybody contributed.
Yep.
I mean, it was full team effort. I thought it was really good.
Yeah. You got some guys up here with you, it looks
I'll
like.
pass this on. You can talk to the real heroes of the night.
Good job, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
It looks like you got Gabe.
Gabe, good job tonight. Last game on this floor, and it's an exciting game. You knocked down a big 3 late in the game, and then, you get a little – we worried about you. Thought maybe you got injured. I think maybe you got the wind
knocked out of me. It was bad.
Yeah, that hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And just solid, knocking down free throws, and I thought leadership of the seniors down the stretch was kind of the key for you guys.
Thank you.
What did you guys see? What did you feel like was the difference there in the fourth quarter?
I mean, we started off slow, obviously, but I think us coming out the half, like Coach said, we knew Joe was going to get 2. I think we was a little worried about it.
Yeah.
Not that he wasn't going to get it, but we just wanted him to get it that bad. Yeah, and then I think we settled in on defense. And coming out the half, warming up, you could see we were confident in ourselves. They were warming up. They were a little quiet. We knew we had it. We got to go out there and just kill. And I think that's what we did, so yeah.
Well, congratulations. We'll pass it on to Grayson. Good job. Grayson, it's fun for all of us, especially for me, to watch you play. It's been a long, all these years, and you come down. It's the last time on this floor. How many times do you think you've gone after a pass and set a ball screen for Josiah throughout the years, maybe from third grade up?
More than I can count.
Yeah, me too. And I think that you guys just kind of rely on each other. He kind of knows that's coming. The game seemed really physical tonight, but they kind of let you play. That plays into your favor. Was that kind of it just seemed like there was no way to get into a flow, especially if a guy like you. Did you kind of feel that way, or you just, hey, I'm just going to play?
I really like it when they call it like that, because then it's a feeling out process at the beginning, but then once I realize they're letting me play like that, I can kind of get more aggressive on defense and then try and knock guys out of their flow when they're on offense.
Well, congratulations on bull crap on the 3, right? You toe on the line. Come on now. congratulations on the store. Congratulations on a great career. Very proud of you. We'll pass it on here to Grade.
Thank you. The Flea.
Great, and congratulations on a victory here on senior night. That last set play,
Thought
little
it was
flare
going in,
action.
thought
It was in and out.
Got tipped.
I know. Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in and out.
It was going in.
Oh, yeah.
Guys like you are always some of my favorite players. Obviously, I got to coach you for 2 years. You always showed up. You played hard. You never missed anything. I appreciate that so much. When you're on the bench, you know, you had a guy that you got to see do it a couple years ago in Nate Blaylock, and guys are so important. What do you feel like that's kind of your role, and you've embraced it, and coaches appreciate that. So what do you think kind of going into tonight and just the feel of the whole thing for you?
The energy was great all around, especially all the senior stuff set up out there. There was tons of people out there.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
Yeah,
it felt really good to start.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, isn't it? And nobody does it better than Wes-Del with the starting lineup. So I was very proud of you.
Felt good to get him chanting to get you back in the game, too.
Yeah, you chant your name and everything. And, again, I thought that shot was in. You know, guys like you play an important role here coming up in the sectional. Be ready. Always make ready for your number to be drawn, and keep at it. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joe, here we go. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
It's kind of a weird situation because you actually got to play with the guys whose record you breed. That doesn't happen very often. It's kind of rare that happens, but, you know, you passed Evan Weitzel tonight, and it looked like you were going to get it there in the first half. You were feeling it in the first half. How did the ball feel coming out of your hand in the first half?
It just felt good. I knew it was going in the whole time.
Yeah, and coming off those, you looked like it. You were really aggressive. And then we get the worst thing that can happen sometimes in a game is halftime.
Yeah.
And then you come out and you got some good looks. Could you kind of feel like you were pressing a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I was a little bit. I was just getting in my head.
Well,
and I wanted to get it done.
Yeah, everybody did. The crowd did. We did. The bench did, and everybody, your teammates did.
Yeah.
I said one of my favorite things about you getting it tonight was, well, two things. One, I see you every morning.
Yeah.
I know the work you put in.
Yeah.
I've been there for 2 of those years. I know how hard you worked there and in the weight room. You changed your body. You changed your game. You worked on it. But I also was so happy to see how excited your teammates were for you.
Yeah.
And,
that was awesome.
Yeah, you can talk a little bit about that.
I mean, all the support from the crowd, my teammates, they were just hyped for me. Like, nobody's, like, jealous.
No.
They all just hyped for me. So
and your family. One of the questions I asked Grayson was, I said, since you guys have been playing together, and I don't even know what grade that was that you started, that you came here.
Like 5th grade.
5th grade. How many times has he set a ball screen over those years that he come off?
I can't remember.
He said more than I can remember and count. But
definitely.
But it looked good coming out of your hands. Felt good.
Yeah.
I know everyone here, your coach,
well, my
Warrior
biggest
Nation,
question for you is,
proud of you.
This would have been done a lot earlier had your freshman coach played you more. I mean, is that true? I mean, we'd be way past this by now if you'd gotten more playing time as a freshman. I was pushing for it, not him.
Yeah. Well, I always told Joe, I said, this is no disrespect to him, but go look at his freshman picture and tell me he was ready for varsity basketball.
Hey, he was a little smaller.
Yeah, he's changed his body in the weight room. Yeah.
Congratulations,
We're
Joe.
happy for you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Add to it.
Yeah, good luck in the sectional draw. We got a game on Tuesday that's really important.
Yeah.
Go get you a win, and let's, there's nobody.
Sectional's wide open.
Sectional's wide open. There's no reason we can't go win it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
There you have it. Those are our seniors. They're going to go celebrate senior night, hopefully responsibly. Make good decisions, guys. And that's going to pretty much wrap it up for us here on the Wes-Del Sports Network, the Star Financial Bank, and Star Rocket Media postgame show. We're going to name a Star Rocket Media player of the game, and I think it's pretty easy tonight to name that guy. It's going to be Josiah Love, breaking the school record, and he'll be adding to that on Tuesday at Southern Wells. We will not be, obviously, on the road. We haven't been doing that, so this is it for us, and this is us signing off for what has been quite, I'd have to say, the most fun I've had in a 2 season. We always do football, and we always get to do basketball. And I just want to say, Coach and Mr. Producer, I wouldn't want to do this with any other people. It's fun. We've had a lot of laughs this year. We've had a lot of fun with it. We've been better. We haven't been put on probation. Yeah. I've been much better this year.
Yep.
I almost lost it there this last game, but you brought me back. But I just appreciate the fact that you guys take your time. No one knows the hours that are put in behind the scene to bring this to you and try to bring you a quality product in your home and something you can be proud of. There's a lot that goes into this. So I just want to say thanks. Coach, you got anything to say wrapping up this season?
I've had a lot of fun. Thank you to you and to allowing us to do this. Thanks to Mr. Romine. And you and I couldn't say, we could sit here for the next 10 minutes and not say enough good things about him letting us do this. It's been fun. It's been, it's always bittersweet when the season comes to an end, but we're really proud of the product that we are able to put out here. And it's just, it's just one of those things that I don't know if we could go through a season without doing it, kind of, because it was so much fun. And thank you again to you guys.
I want to say, Mr. Romine's going to come on here.
Hey, since I have you both on the stream right now, any chance either of you would be interested in doing a couple baseball games?
Well, I will. He's a dad, and that's tough for him.
We'll see.
But I like to, and with this new press box, it looks like it's going to be really nice. So, yeah, there's a lot of times I'll go up in that press box just to stay warm. So you could probably sneak me
when
up
you
there
need,
to do it.
I'll tell you this much: when you guys need that positive influence, you can always count on me to come in. So
yes.
I always bring that
Yes.
that breeze of swiftness. I want to give a fist bump to my boy over here, Big Phil. It's nice to see you, Phil. You did great tonight. All right, big shout out to Phil. He rocks the band, and this is his last game. Let's get him on camera. There's Big Phil right there.
There he is.
That's our guy. So congratulations to everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the winter season and the fall season. We're going to see you at a few baseball games, but keep tuning in. Softball, baseball coming up, and enjoy the sectional if you can. Look for that to be released out on the Wes-Del, all the social medias and everything. So on behalf of Mr. Romine and the coach, I'm Kyle Mealy, the superintendent, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Love is the all-time leading scorer for Wes-Del High School. And he's worked his tail off to get it. And listen to the crowd.
Step out there in the middle, Joe. We can get his attention up here.
He'd have had it a lot sooner if his coach's freshman year would have played him more.
There's no doubt about that. I'll say this for him. Having coached him for 2 years, first guy in the gym last